crazy to think that these few frames would be the mother as we know of all anime? Just take a look at this. We're talking about something that really sets our heart racing. Traditional animation. You know that hand-drew magic that made classics like Cowboy Bebop.
He called you a cowboy. What did he mean? What are you?
Just a humble bounty hunter, ma'am.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
I'll fight with you.
You're Missy, are you serious?
She's a fighter and she's trying to get in our way. I don't care if she's a girl or a baby or somebody's grandmother. I'll still knock her out.
Akira. Inuyasha.
There's no one who can beat me now. I dare anyone to stop me.
Inuyasha! Sit, boy!
One victory and he thinks he's invincible.
And Hunter x Hunter.
Give it back to me.
These animations are so unforgettable. That's why vintage anime still holds a special place in our hearts, especially when we're feeling a little nostalgic. Now you may ask, Red, what exactly is traditional animation? Well, I'll tell you, anime background extra. Okay, let me put on my anime nerd glasses. It's all about those hand-drawn frames. Each second of animation requires about 24 frames, and animators would draw each one by hand. That means a single episode could require thousands of drawings. Talk about dedication. And this painstaking process is what gives vintage animation its unique charm. There's a certain warmth and personality in each frame that digital animation can sometimes miss. It's like comparing a handwritten letter to a text message. Both gets the job done, but one has that special touch. Now let's look at some classics and see how they hold up against modern animation. First, let's talk about Cowboy Bebop. This series didn't just refine space western, it gave us characters that feel like old friends. The fluent animation style and jazzy soundtrack made it feel so timeless. Then we have Yu Yu Hakusho, which was basically the blueprints of shonen animation. The hand-drawn fights is a chef's kiss. You could really feel every punch and every energy blast. And let's be honest, who doesn't love a good tournament art? It's like an anime version of a family reunion. Everyone's fighting and there's always that one cousin that just shows up out of nowhere. Now let's talk about nostalgia. Why do we feel so warm and fuzzy when we're watching these gems of vintage anime? It's all about the memories, my friend. For many of us, these shows were our introduction to anime. They were the late night benching, the Saturday morning rituals. There's an anime that does vintage animation done right. Let's talk about the movie Akira. I remember when it was a Saturday night, instead of my 10-year-old self waking up to the usual George Lopez iconic TV show jumping in front of my TV screen. But no, it was a big explosion. Watching people get disintegrated, that woke me up. Right then and there, I was captivated by this movie Akira. This film didn't just blow my mind with its visuals and storytelling. It opened up a whole new world of anime, not just to me, but a whole global audience. Watching it now, I can't help but to be transported back to the first time when I saw that iconic bike scene. It was like riding a time machine back to the 80s. Granted, I wasn't born there, but it felt like I was there. What about character development? I'm going to use Hunter x Hunter as an example. Hunter x Hunter delivers some of the most memorable characters, like Gon and Killua. I love Gon's determination to push over his boundary. We watch him on his journey and he made us believe in adventure.
Got one! It sure is big. Take a look. You want to give it a try?
Really? Can I?
No prob. First thing you gotta do is bait the hook.
How can you just pick that thing up like that?
Isn't it a lot worse to hold someone's beating heart in your hand?
Then we have Killua. I love his brutal and harsh look on life.
Don't move or I'll kill you. Use Nen and I'll kill you. Make a sound and I'll kill you. Look at me in the mirror and listen carefully. You'll never show your ugly face around here again.
Both Gon and Kaluuya's friendship taught us both about faith and loyalty. These characters felt real, flawed, and relatable. It pulls us at our heartstrings in a way that is just magical. These are the qualities we still, in our modern day of animation, crave for. So, do I believe this era of animation is superior art in anime media? God, no, don't get me wrong. Even though I've been praising the gods of vintage anime, it's nowhere near superior. But vintage animation made in the 1950s all the way to the 1999s urge us to take a look back where it all started. We may probably never see animation like this ever again. That's why vintage animation is so nostalgic to us. It was something we never seen before. So I ask why vintage animation is so great to watch. It's simple, really. It's an era where we all grew up watching it to be bigger and far more better than where it all started. It's the reason why we got anime like Jujutsu Kaisen.
When are you gonna quit making yourself feel bad by spouting all this bullshit? You crying?
Satoru, it's not nice to pick on the weak, you know?
Okay, but what kind of idiot picks on the strong?
Demon Slayer.
Use my arms! I've got to use every ounce of strength I have! From the top of my head to the tips of my toes! I have to ignore all the pain in my body! Endure! Striking with all my might won't be enough! I need 100 times the force! Summon every ounce of strength left!
Solo Leveling.
Let's do it.
I haven't lost yet! Too shallow! Step deeper!
And so many more great animation. So anime like them can grow and prosper. Vintage animation walked so modern animation can run. So to all those countless years of traditional animation workers and those timeless classics that you and I love, you're wonderful. And I can think of no end. Thank you for being part of our childhood. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more in the future, give this a like and share with your friends and family. My goal is to reach at least 2,000 subscribers at the end of this year. And so far, I'm doing some sad progress, but it's still a work in progress. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making this video. That's pretty much it, my dudes and dudettes and my fellow weebs. Little Red out. See you guys in the next video. Peace.